Hello everyone, it's Rosetta here, certified health coach, educator and speaker at Simply Health, coming to you with another Conversations with Rosetta. And I'm so excited for today's conversation. But before I get going, I just want to remind you, if you could hit the thumb icon, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell notification so that you'll be notified whenever my videos are ready for you to view. Okay, everyone, let's get started. Conversations with Rosetta. And today, my guest is Upma Sharma. I'm so excited. She is a photographer and her business is called Upma Sharma Photography. And she actually specializes in lifestyle pictures and newborns and families. Welcome, Upma.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me, Rosetta.
Yes, I'm so excited for everyone to learn more about you and how wonderful you are as a photographer with the newborns. So as I said, you specialize in newborns and families. And I want to find out, I'm sure everybody watching wants to find out, well, how did you get started in photography and what made you decide you wanted to specialize in newborns? Because that's a tough category right there, right, with newborns and families. So why don't you tell people how you got started and what made you decide to go into that specialty?
Absolutely. I would love to. My specialization are newborns, maternity, and family. I am a mother of twin boys. They are 8 years old. I always love photography. I remember I had camera for so many years. My turning point was when my kids were born. They were newborns and I was determined that I am going to have my newborn session. So I looked up photographers and I found one of the incredible photographers, Kiran, in Seattle. That is where I lived that time. And I went with my twins and she created magic. I was in love with the photos, with the experience, and I was like, I can do this. Like, I would love to do this. I was doing my full-time job in the software high tech, and I was like, this is so beautiful. The love that is seen when you meet families, those memories, they are forever, and that is something that just truly sparks my heart. I found so much meaning in that. I did it for a couple of years on the side with my full-time job, and there came a point where I was like, if there is one thing I want to do in my life, it's this, adding meaning to people's life and creating memories.
Yes, I love that. So you never actually were a photographer initially. You started when you went to your first newborn session with your twins. And that's when you said, I want to start photography.
Yeah.
Wow. So you jumped in with 2 feet with the most difficult audience of families and babies. And you have just done incredible work. For all of you watching, I have seen a lot of her newborn pictures with families, and they are just so amazing. You feel like you can feel the love and the joy among the families and the children. And it reminds me of, I'm sure some of you, or you may not, or may have heard of Anne Geddes. Remember many years ago, she did like calendars and she was all over social media, or, calendars, books and everything. And we would go to Barnes and Noble and see her wonderful photography there. That reminds me of Anne Geddes, what Upma is doing. And it is really, really amazing to see that. So for all of you out there that are pregnant or have newborns, I would highly suggest you doing that, because as a health coach, I always say that happiness is so important. It's not just what you ingest in your body and physical activity, but it's how can we bring happiness into our lives on a daily basis. And I always say one of them is being with your family and taking photos and pictures and videos as memory. Because I know my son now is 20, but when I see pictures of when he was younger, like a baby, it brings so much happiness. I feel I have tears of happiness when I see that. And when Upma can capture that very first few weeks when you have the newborn, it's amazing. Now tell everyone, when do you think families or couples should think about having newborn pictures taken? When is the right time?
Yeah. So I would say the right time to do a newborn session is between 1 to 3 weeks of babies being born. It is early, and the reason is because that time they're really sleepy. And when they're sleepy, it's very easy to just pose them or to have them go through the session. I am highly experienced and highly skilled, and people call me baby whisperer.
Oh, nice! I love that.
So I want to share because I am a mom as well, and the first couple of thoughts that come to people's mind when they think about newborn photography is, I have not recovered, my body has changed, especially the moms, and my baby's too little. And what I want to tell all the moms out there is, your baby would be sleeping most of the time. We will take breaks to feed the baby, to calm the baby, but the baby is on the driver's seat of how the session goes. So do not worry about your baby being too little and you being not in shape because you just delivered a baby. I completely understand. The way I address that is the lighting, the posing, and every single time, I cannot even tell you, the photos turn out so beautiful that moms are in love with themselves in the mirror.
Yeah, I've seen many of her pictures on Facebook. You can take a look on Facebook. I'm actually going to put all of Upma's information in the description below, so you'll know how to get a hold of her, her contact information, her Facebook page, her website, and just all the information you need if you are thinking of doing that. So you said between 1 to 3 weeks. So I'm assuming that couples would have to think about this prior to giving birth.
Yes.
So it's something that you must think about if you want to have it. And you're right, you are a baby whisperer, because she said 1 to 3 weeks. I would not have known that, right?
Yeah.
And thinking about it, you're 100% correct, because babies are sleeping for the majority of the time. So it's easier. It's just mom who is a bit conscious because she's just delivered and unable to, like some, especially me as well, when I was a new mom, I was conscious of the way I looked.
Yeah.
But if you look at those photos of what Upma has taken, she makes the mother look radiant and just so beautiful and tranquil with the baby, which is what I really love. Now, bear in mind, I did say that Upma specializes in newborns, but she does families. So no matter what age your child is, she will be raring to go. And you can see more of her pictures on her Facebook page and in her website, right? You have on your website, you have a gallery of all your pictures.
Absolutely.
So you be the judge of it. And I was the judge of it. And I saw the pictures and they are just so gorgeous. You can actually feel the emotions that that her clients are feeling when they're taking those pictures. So I really love it. And what I want to do now is I want to take a quick tour with you and everyone else of your studio and where you take these amazing pictures. All right, everyone, you just got to see some of the work, the amazing work that Upma does. And now I'm going to give you, like I said earlier, a tour of her studio. And this is what it looks like. It is, you can talk through this if you like, Upma. What are we seeing here?
So this is my newborn section, and I love to have families here to create timeless, heartfelt memories. This represents kind of like your home with a beautiful bed, couch, and comfort. And you can see just beautiful memories being created.
Yes, and what do I see here? I see a portfolio of yours on the bed. So if you'd like to show us this portfolio, this amazing portfolio, I'm sure everyone would love to see it.
Absolutely. So this is a beautiful album of my newborn portfolio. Most of the families that work take this as a amazing memories. So I will show some of my work for the newborn photography. These are all the little babies between about 1 to 3 weeks old, calm, happy, and sleepy.
Do you see what I mean by Ann Geddes here? And she really is the baby whisperer.
So as we go through the session, I always make sure that babies are happy and calm, and families get to sit and really enjoy their baby being photographed and get to have these photos on their walls, in their hearts, and then coffee tables forever.
I just can't help but when I look at these pictures, I have a big smile on my face.
That is so true. They grow so fast, so fast.
Wow, look at that. The gorgeous, the red dress, the mom with the, yes, and then it says Upma Sharma photography. Yeah, thank you so much for showing that to us. I love it. And even though I did mention that Uma loves to do babies, photography, she also, one of her other specialties and what she loves a lot is to do photography with families. So families is her main thing. Now tell me a little bit about why you also love working with families, Upma.
I love working with families because I feel everybody is busy. Like we are trying to get things done and one thing to the other. Our babies grow before we blink our eyes, and when we look back, we realize that how much they've grown. And taking time every year to do family photos is such a beautiful thing to do, where you can just look back at those memories and really remember those little fingers and loves and hugs. Bay Area has so many outdoor locations. I love when kids just run and have fun, and moms and dads and other people get to truly enjoy.
Yes, and you talk about Bay Area. So what's your location wise when you take pictures? What is your area of where you are able to take pictures? Like you said, Bay Area. What part of the Bay Area?
Absolutely. I am located in Mountain View, California, and I serve the South Bay Area, the East Bay Area. I travel with you where you would like your family photos.
Oh, fantastic. So if a client would like to take pictures at a certain park, you're actually willing to go to that park for the families.
Yes.
Okay, so that's fantastic, everyone. So don't forget that she will come to you if you can't come to her. And if you want to do outdoors, because it's now May, we have spring, summer, take your family portraits in the lovely weather, then hit Upma up and she'll be willing to travel to your location. Okay, now we're going to keep going to our other part of the studio. Right, so here you can see her other side of the studio, and this studio is not for the newborns, but it's for adults and older kids and mothers who are pregnant, so for maternity parents. And I'm just going to show you a little what the studio looks like. There you can see some of her work that she's done here. It's a gorgeous studio. She makes it very homely with a couch there. I'm sure you can take some pictures there if you'd like. Pan around here and you can see another one of her work that she's done. This is gorgeous. If you can see that, it's a mother with her newborn. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, it's so cute. Pan around here and you can see the background. Yeah, very, very nice. Yay! This is where she does all the other photos, and even if you wanted just headshots, you can do it here. But again, as I mentioned, she does love to specialize in parents, mothers that are about to give birth who are pregnant, and infants and babies. So that's what she likes. But this is her other studio. And is there anything you would like to say, Upma, about this?
I would like to say that my main thing is to leave an experience with every family that I meet that they cherish for rest of their life and for generations to come. So I want to make sure you are comfortable, you are happy, and you have these memories forever. I truly can't wait to work with you. Yeah, looking forward to it.
All right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed Conversations with Rosetta and Upma Sharma, photography extraordinaire. Thank you so much, Upma, for allowing me to come to your studio and see your amazing place where all the wonderful work happens here.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. I truly enjoyed this conversation.
Yes, and everyone, don't forget all her information is below in the description so you can get a hold of her. And I'd like to say thank you so much for coming and checking out Conversations with Rosetta. And don't forget, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notification. And I am Rosetta Chow, Simply Health, Your Health Matters, and happiness is part of that. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.